So let's find our reporter Tom Jackson. Tom, where are you in your safari suit this morning?
Good morning, Dottie. You find me at Shepreth Wildlife Park this morning, where it's feeding time at the otter enclosure. They were being as loud as anything, typically right up until you said hello, Tom. Let's chat to Liz Dams, the Education Experience Officer here at Shepreth. And, I mean, these guys, just describe them to us. They're looking beautiful this morning.
They are absolutely beautiful. I'm very excited to see us, Tom. We've got Dad here. Dad's Lan, and then us as 5 children. We've got them here because they have been part of a breeding programme. Sadly, in the wild, they're suffering because of loss of habitat. A large percentage of otters in the natural environment are being taken as pets. And unfortunately, that's down to social media. People put images of animals looking cute, and because of that, they want them as pets. They don't want to be pets. And a lot of our work we do here is educating people about animals and why we have them here and what we're trying to do to preserve them in the future.
Liz, you yourself, you used to work in law, now you work
years ago.
in animal conservation. Why did you make the transition?
It's by chance, actually. I've always been passionate about animals, and it's purely by chance that I came here. I came here to do an animal experience for the day, and that was it. It was just, I wanted to come and volunteer, and then, I was very fortunate to be offered a job here, and the rest is history, over 13 years on, and it's my absolute passion.
What a place to work. And we're coming out this week to celebrate the birthday of Sir David Attenborough, and I hear you're a bit of a fan.
You could say that, yeah. He is the epitome of what it means to help the natural world, isn't he? And everything he has done in his lifetime to help us understand what it's about, but also why we need to protect what we have even more now than ever.
And, of course, he's also sort of been in touch with Shepreth over the years.
Oh, yeah, he's incredible. He's a wonderful human being. We write to him to ask information about what's going on, or if he might want to come to our events. He's often very busy, of course, so he hasn't been able to attend, but he always replies, and he doesn't have to. He's such a busy human being, isn't he?
And, it must be a really nice feeling to know that someone of such magnitude in the conservation community is taking the time to reply and connect.
Yeah, Sir David Attenborough has got it out there so often about the important role good zoos play. Without good zoos, there would be more animals extinct than there are. Good zoos, like ours, we get across his work as much as we can. We follow in his footsteps in so many ways. And it's not a new thing here at Shepreth Wildlife Park, We've been doing this for many years. Before it was Shepreth Wildlife Park, it was Willer's Mill, about rescuing animals. And that same ethos still continues today. Quite a lot of our animals here are rescues. The rest have been or are on EEP, Endangered European Breeding Programmes. So education is the most important thing. The breeding programmes, the conservation work we do. We're a small charity, but we have done so much incredible work, and I'm so proud to be a trustee of it. So our Hedgehog Hospital is a huge part we raise money for. The SWCC Hedgehog Hospital, Shepreth Wildlife Conservation Charity. A majority of the money we raise goes to the running of our Hedgehog Hospital. It's very expensive to run that every month, and it's going up all the time. Medical, for veterinary treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. And this morning we're going to be sort of taking a peek behind the scenes here at Shepreth Wildlife Park. This place is home to everything from the otters in front of us, who I think are finally piping up. We've got tigers across the way from us. Last time I was here we were talking about Freddie, the lynx. There's plenty to get involved with. And Dottie, later this morning I believe I'm being put to work, so we'll find out what that involves later on. We've just stepped into one of the enclosures here at Shepreth Wildlife Park. Liz, what have we got around us?
Okay, so these are the Mara. They are the 4th largest rodent on the planet, and further down are the largest rodent on the planet. That is the capybaras.
And they're all, the capybaras in particular, they've lined up almost a bit like a job interview. They're going to start asking me where I see myself in 5 years.
They have a reputation for being very chilled and laid back, and that is exactly what they're looking like now. They're native to all countries in South America apart from Chile.
Do I see some babies back there?
Yes, you do indeed.
So tell me, what about them? How old are they? When did they arrive?
So the oldest babies we've got were born last November. They are 2 beautiful girls. And just over 2 weeks ago now, we had 2 more beautiful capybara pups born. Then 6 days ago, we had 1 pup born. So we're really excited about this.
And one of the things I really love about Shepreth is you've got such a wide range of animals here, because you've got the say, the more exotic types of things like the tigers. You've got the capybaras from South America, but you've also got donkeys and otters and things like that. Why is it important to have a range of stuff, something more local, something more far away?
So all of our animals here are for a reason. None of these animals are our pets. And also none of our animals are taken out of the wild. So our donkeys, you mentioned donkeys, they are rescue donkeys. And the otters have been part of the breeding programme that I told you about earlier.
And we're here celebrating the 100th birthday of Sir David Attenborough. If you were going to his birthday party, Liz, what would you get him for a pressie?
I wouldn't actually take him anything because I think he would want all of us to do what he's been doing his whole life, to do our bit to help the natural world. And that is something that we do here at the park. We've always done this and we continue to do this to help the natural world through the conservation work we do, through the education, the breeding programmes. That is the most important thing we can do. And why should we do it? Because there is nothing more important than the natural world. Everything we eat, drink and breathe comes from it. And that is something we get across here every day to visitors. When we do talks, when we do experiences, they are connecting to nature. And by connecting, that is making them want to do their bit to help the natural world.
Liz Dams there, one of the trustees at Shepreth Wildlife Park. We will be more Wild About Cambridgeshire tomorrow on Breakfast.